Hi guys, Kirk and Jay here with Kirk Giordano Plaster, and today what we're doing is we're going to skim this wall here, but first of course we have to prep this wall. And this wall is not like a cinder block retaining wall. This wall is form boards. 70 years ago they put the boards right here, held it together and then poured it and took the boards off. That's form boards. You see that concrete. Now this wall, we got a little bit of prep work to do on it, nothing we can't handle because it has deteriorating concrete, and a lot of things deteriorate concrete such as acid, salt, chlorine, fluoride in the water. Fortunately, we don't have to drink that stuff, right? Anyway, the fellow here says, Kirk, look, I want to make this, I don't want it to look modern. I want it to look like the houses in Italy. And I said, okay, here's what we'll do. Like, say this crack here. He said, well, how can you get rid of it? I said, man, we can't get rid of that crack. That's a structural crack. It's an Alameda. It's landfill, man. That crack has been there for 50 years, and it's going to continue to come. What we can do is, I mean, I could use a two-part epoxy. I could use caulking. I could use fiber mesh. I can use wire. I can use all of them. But is it going to come back? Heck, yes, it's going to come back. The idea is, whatever method I use, it'll correct it for the time being, and once it starts re-cracking again, it'll be like the hair on your head, and every year it gets a little bit bigger. In about 30 years, 20 years, it might be a quarter of this size, might be half. Hey, I'm no engineer, I'm just a stucco guy. But we're doing this whole wall here. Again, we're going to pressure wash it and apply a bonding agent, and all these cracks, we're going to make it look natural. We're going to put two-coat finish on it. And the fella here says, hey, Kirk, can I do anything to help you out? And I says, hell yes, man, move that Carrera. I don't want to even get dust on that thing. But when we get to this part, we're going to skim this today. We're going to pressure wash it, and then we're going to skim it. But when we get to the actual finish, here's where it's going to look cool, guys. It's going to be old world charm. We're going to use a Santa Barbara smooth mission finish, put the first coat on it, and float that so it's going to have a sandy look. Then we're going to come back and we're going to put another coat over that, and we're going to mist some areas, about 20 of them, maybe 30, about the size of your fist. And what that is a cat face finish. We're going to steel trowel that down and then take a green sponge float and put a little water on it after both coats are done, and you can see the undercoat here and there. We're going to hit that with a little bit of water, and what that'll do is it'll give it this rustic look. You see where this wall's 70 years old. It looks rustic already, or varied in color. So that way, when it does re-crack, it'll look more natural, just like the places in Italy, Venice, and all that stuff. So anyhow, guys, we're going to get started. We're not going to show you pressure washing. That's pretty boring stuff. But when we get ready to spread it and do the two coats, we'll show you what I'm referring to. Okay, guys, finishing up this wall here. We're giving it some old world charm. What does that mean? That means that I'm not going to rod these walls or derby these walls and make them true and plumb. The idea is we're just going to go by hand, and it'll be a little bit wavy, but that's okay. We want it a little bit wavy. Right here, there's a lot of ways to do this, guys, as I mentioned. Even this mesh here that's straight for Wonderboard, still not going to, it's going to slow it down a little bit, but anyway, it's not going to stop it. And what I'm doing, guys, is just putting on enough that the foam boards won't show through. But we are going to do two more coats of a color finish on this. Blue, with some mud. Just like that, guys, I'm going to take this 80-foot stretch. I won't bore you with the whole thing, but you get the idea. All by hand, guys. None of that rod and stuff making it true and plumb and making it look modern. We don't want modern. We want to look like something from Italy, like Venice. Something that was done 100 years ago. Come on. Come on. No, I'm fine. I got my pants with knee pads in them. I'm groovy. See that, guys? All we're doing is thick enough to get the form board lines out, because you can't put a color coat over something like this. You have to spread it out first. Just like so. Right when I cover this piece of mesh tape, we'll call it a so-called end of this. When we finish the entire wall, I'll show you what it looks like. Hopefully the sun will be on it. If the sun is on a wall, guys, you could see every hump, bump, because the sun enhances it. When it's in the shade, you can't see all that stuff. But by the time we're done with this, hopefully the sun's on it and you'll be able to see some of the contours that I'm intentionally making on this. All right, guys, we've got this whole wall done, and what I'm doing again is I'm giving it some character, guys. We don't want the modern look. We had an extra wheelbarrow of mud. Guess what? We just put it on the wall. A little bit more is not going to hurt this wall. So all I'm doing now is I'm steel troweling it, guys. And the owner said, Kirk, if you steel trowel it, won't it crack? I said, on wood every single time. On concrete or block, not necessarily. It could, but it really doesn't matter even if it did, because we are putting 2 more coats of color coat on this for a particular finish, the cat face finish. In a week or so, when we come back to do that, you'll see how it looks. We're getting ready here to pick up this big old mess and wrap it up. I told the guys, hey, half a day, let's go have some lunch somewhere. Anyway, when we come back for the final, we'll show you that because that's what this video is really all about. Okay, guys, it has been about 3-4 weeks, and we did a hard steel trowel finish over this. Now, granted, like I said, I was going to apply Molzatov for cat face finish on it, where Jason skims the whole thing, I floated, then we come back and put a second coat and miss little areas. But the homeowners here have a chance to look at this, and they keep saying, Kirk, we love it just the way it is. And I said, if you like it just the way it is, then that's fine. That's just the drag of being too good at what you do. Anyhow, my name is Kirk. I'm with Kirk Giordano Plastering. This hard steel trowel finish. Notice no cracking. Why? Because it's over concrete, cinder block, brick, rock. Usually won't crack, but over plywood and lath, it'll crack every time if you steel trowel it. Anyhow, we thank you for watching, and as usual, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Once again, folks, we thank you for watching, and I really enjoy all your comments.
If you guys like this video, please click the like button down below, and also if you enjoy what we do, subscribe to our channel so we can keep making these videos for you.
My name is Kirk.
And Jay.
We thank you for watching, and from the entire Giordano family, we'll see you on the next one.